Hello, good evening to all my brothers and sisters here in the Fertile Brains. I am glad again to be with you for the second time. I am really happy to speak again in front of you and also to share my words on poetry. So again, I am your solo poetry recital Veronica Roma Pingol, also named Night Butterfly. And the book I have here is about my book, Night Butterfly. As you can see, I have here. So today, as like we're still in the poetry month, so as we all know, poets, poetess around the world are always preparing something to explain what is poetry, how the poetry about us, or to when our how we can connect ourselves in the poetry. So for me, poetry, my poetry is me. It's also me, my emotions, my feelings, and everyday life. So I prepared three poems for all of you. The first one is titled Love of the Moon. I'm longing for the hope to escape from my cage, to be unlocked and be with the wind, to fly and kiss the sky, to light and brighten in a sorrowful night. Please free me from this barricade of loneliness. Give me the freedom to see the whole sea. Let the night birds fly around me. Let the couples stare and love me. How I wish to become the moon, spending my time in giving compassion to those who in mourn, letting them to be amazed by looking at my torch and feel the love and sympathy that I own. I want to become a part of every love story, even with their sad story, to witness every life stories so that I could also create my own story. Oh heaven, give me freedom to go up. I also miss the stars with my love while shining together brilliantly and living better with harmony. So this is my first poem about the love of the moon. So it all tells about the moon, how she sparkling every night, and how she amazed people around the world. So that is the first poem that I read for all of you. My second poem is about fantasy, but not really about the fantasy. It's about do not live with your fantasy. So I'm always writing about reality, the way how I feel, the way I have, that is all about reality. So the second poem that I have to all of you is titled Do Not Live with Your Fantasy. This this I just wrote today because I read some poem from the other poets, and then I just suddenly inspired by the word. So I create mine too. I created mine too. You are real, breathing, and loving. The way you live is your reality that moving. Do not live on your fantasy by just thinking. Life is about surviving and dealing for your own insecurities that running. You see the people around you, but do not consume yourself on the way how they treated you, either in good or bad ways itself. Emotion can be held by being tough and can understand by being enough. Things may hurt if you think for it harder. Problems may not solve if you pamper it and do not think smarter. Free yourself from mind perturbation and build a strong self foundation. Let yourself be motivated. Avoid self devastated. Soar higher than you think. The world is free. Let the natural flow of your ink not to be sink. So that is the second poem. So usually we love to live on the fantasy. but sometimes we just pamper ourselves to be on that comfort zone. You know what? You cannot just escape in one thing that always block you to move forward. So you need to focus your mind to what is the reality, what the world you are living this time, how the way other people treated you. So you need to mind it all, and try to ride on the flow. So you don't need to consume yourself by just only thinking, I cannot. So everyone have the opportunity to rise up and soar higher than than how we think, right? So the best thing always is to be to have a courage and find the best way for your goals. So don't forget that, guys. My third poem is titled Dear God. So this poem, it's already published on my book Night Butterfly, and because we just celebrated the Holy Week, so let me read a poem connected in this time. Dear God, when I opened my eyes in this morning, I woke up with loving smiles. My heart jumped. I heard that is coming from a mile. It gave me strength while I am still dreaming. God, if every day is granted for me to love, please tell him to be on my side. I will face the ocean, crossing the top tide, take a ride and travel around the globe, sorry. Send your angels to guide us in time. Make these two hearts perceive for a while the reality of facing you in the aisle. I will climb the mountain high. Being with him is a long time wish of coming true. Now that I found you and the love we have, I will pursue. So this poem, it is about I'm asking God to care for me, someone that I can be, uh, but that I wanted to be in the future, or maybe up to the end, the relationship, a longer relationship, and also uh, a peaceful relationship with other people. So that is what I'm asking to God. If you guys remember, my book Night Butterfly is already on Amazon. So you can purchase it. And also, we are going to release something for all the members of my group also. So my fourth poem is titled Life is Precious and Sweet. Usually, I always wrote a love story. My love story, actually. It's all my love story, my painful, my sorrow, and everything. This time I'm writing about hopes, uh, courage, about, as long as it's all optimistic. So that is the way I'm focusing this time. My fourth poem is titled Life is Precious and Sweet. Every day we have many chances to grab, as long as we are alive and well. Life is precious and life is sweet. I found it here in my own world. Even though things don't happen according to my wish, still think that we have the best in here. Forget all the unhealthy things and feelings. Focus on the life that you want to have and redeem. Believe in your faith and do what is good. Embrace yourself and keep your feet on the ground. Let the light shine in your darkest path. Never show your emptiness for that. Even if you took a risk and failed a million times, let your spirit keep going, for the most important day in your life is the day you were born and started to smile. So on the last part, you can see, you can hear that the most important day in your life is the day you were born, right? So every one of us are gifted. We are blessed that we are alive. We have everything to experience in this world, even its pain, trial, sorrow, mourns, everything, happiness, sad. All of that is included in life. So what we're gonna need to do is to embrace it, right? To fight for it, to find the courage in ourselves. Look always for yourself, not look for others. Okay? So that is the different thing between focusing and entertaining someone. When you are focused on yourself, you will know which way you need to go. Though sometimes other people said you cannot focus by your own. Actually, you can. As long as you have the courage to fulfill your goals, you have the goals, you have the set of goals to reach, you can do it because you are the one who holds yourself. You are the one who make yourself on the top. So if you don't focus, don't expect that you will be on the top. Okay. Being on the top is not easy task. It's not an easy way. You cannot just say, I'm on top. Even you are on top. You need to make yourself on the bottom. Why? Because in here, there are much more experience and lesson that you can learn. Because on the top, you just only picking your fruit, you know, the hard works that you earn, that you sow, it's all there on the top. But in the bottom, this is the best learning stage that you will experience in your life. So to all the members of the Fertile Brain, especially to our dear brother Kumar Prasanna, thank you so much everyone for listening and having for giving me a time to speak again and share my poetry to all of you. So this time I only can say chase your dreams, be real, be the better version of yourself, not just the best, but be the better version of yourself. In this mindset, you can reach your goal, you can do what you want, you can be free from anything, and as long as you are happy for what you are doing, you can have it all in your hand. So thank you so much everyone, and I love to see you again. And also please visit my home in United Poets at Heart to make sharings of our thoughts and poetry every day. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a blessed day to all of you. Oh, see, I think, let me see about time. Okay, so it's okay for me that I still have a time for you because this is the time that I can share to you my feelings. You know what, guys? Every time if you visit my wall, my own group, I always have the strict and then barrier for myself and to everyone. Why? Because I want to discipline myself or every time to make the things on the right place. Not I'm not a perfectionist, but I'm always trying my best to not mix up everything that I have, everything that I'm doing for other people, because this is a big stages that I need to pay attention, especially this time we have running more serious competition. So what I need to do is your cooperation, and also I want to know every knowledge, every opinions, every point of views of every poets and poetess around the world who is able to always uh, share the knowledge, the wisdom that you have. If you are just starting, you don't give up. You don't need to give up. You just need to work for it. Work and work and work. You can do both. You can do both the leisure and the work. But the most important thing is you are happy for what you are doing. You are gaining for what you are learning, right? Because every day is a lesson, and every criticism there is a lesson. In every mistakes there are lessons that we need to take in. We can put it and sink it on our mind and learn and study for it and learn for it. That is why, as a founder also of a group, it's hard for me to always uh, talk to other people because they always misunderstood what I'm saying. They always understood the way how I wrote, the way how I write. Okay, that is that is very complicated for other people. So the most thing for me is I just make myself alone, or sometimes for the whole week I make it more work, work, work. But when it's come to my off, I want it to be myself. I want to make myself happy for my whole day of off. So no rush of things, no people to talk, just my family. Just enjoy. Life is to need to be enjoyed, not to be serious, not to make it too expect many things, or don't don't jump into conclusion, because life is not about life is not just about, every one of us know everything about life already. It's not just about the simple thing that we can share to everyone. It is about something that we can share and learn for everyone, because that is about life. Sometimes in a poetry it's hard to live, especially when you said to yourself that you don't know how to do and how to write a poem. But actually that is also my mindset before, and then, as I said to you, as I told you before, I changed my way and I learned stages so I can be on the step by step learning. And then I do self study for myself. I joined in every group as I can, as the group that I love. Though some other groups I left it because, as Upa rise, I cannot control, I cannot hold more. So, but I'm here standing in front of you, taking everything to be possible and helping everyone to be level up, right? Because that is the way how I think when came inside poetry. So it's not about I don't like fame or it's always included when you are doing something good to others, people will recognize you, right? Even you do wrong, people they recognize you. So what is the difference? Nothing, right? So even you do good or bad, people will always recognize you. But the most important thing is how you carry yourself in front of them, how you carry yourself in front of this situation, because this is the reality. The everyday life that you have is the reality. So again, guys, sorry, actually I have here the trimeric poem, so I want to share this to you. The trimeric poem is about it's a composed of four stanza. The first stanza is consisting of 4 lines. The second stanza is consisting of 3 lines up to the last. And then the procedure is like the second line of the first stanza is the first line of the second stanza, and so on, like that. So this trimeric poem titled "Do Not Lose Your Hope." In any life status, there's struggles and pain, a valuable lesson that we need to gain. There are steps that need to change in honor not to lose your hope. A valuable lesson that we need to gain in any battle, not to retreat, go farther and win. There are steps that need to change, looking back the bad days ahead of us and focus for what's reality must have. In honor not to lose your hope, have belief in yourself and faith to God that guides you and love that's true. So, so if you can hear the trimeric poem, a simple one, but you can you can easily uh, make a poem out of it because this is a very simple step. And also, if you find a theme which is very uh, uh, intriguing to other, you can make it and you can do it perfectly. So actually, it's there is a meter on the trimeric, but this time I just did the rhyming scheme, but no meter. So because I always love to write with rhyming, much more impactable and I just find more words when doing have a rhyming word. When I am writing in free verse or freestyle, I make it longer and I make at least 7 stanzas. So that is the most stanzas that I I can write. So from myself, I'm also asking myself why. So I always, every time that I am asking a question, even my friend, I ask my friend, why, why, like yesterday, I'm on on the trip, I'm asking her for so many questions because like I'm always like that. I'm asking why. So I also have a poem title here. I'm asking myself why, but this is a love a poem. What should I do if my heart refuses to love you? If my mind telling me not to do, and my heart is crying out loud to stick on you, keeping you in my hand and protect you. I'm asking myself, why should I need to hate you while the truth is I'm still in love with you? It is a mortal sin, or I'm just afraid or one thing that you will give up and leave me for nothing. Who are they who keep judging me? Are they perfect and no sins committed? Who are those who doesn't want me to be happy? Please, I'm suffocated of all the words that others not concerned. Allow me, allow me to taste the pain of my love. Don't displease me by what you've seen or heard. Not all love story is perfect and faultless, because we aren't perfect, and that imperfection will be our lesson. So thank you so much, guys. I hope I bring you some motivational words, inspiring words, and I hope that you feel it. You feel the way I read it for you, the way my how my emotions this time. I'm very happy. I'm very peaceful. I'm at peace, and even I have lots of things I'm doing. I'm okay. I'm very healthy. I'm always smiling. I love to smile because this is the way I can show myself to all of you. The way I am busy. Yes, I am busy. That's everyone is busy. So we still need to be to smile even there are bad times. It's normal for me now. So I can handle myself, and I'm very, very glad that you are here supporting me, supporting my group, supporting my admins, supporting each and every one of us in the field of poetry and literature. So I hope everyone is your wishes, your dreams, your goals, you all can reach it in the future. Do not let yourself always on the bottom. Okay, always find yourself to rise up and meet your goal. So that is the most and perfect thing that you can do for yourself. So make always a happy face, a happy smile for everyone, and make the set of things for yourself to reach your goals. Focus, chase your dreams, be real, be the better version of yourself. So thank you so much again, the fertile Ray. So I really love to see you again next time on my group. And thank you, thank you, thank you.